No, the ASEAN Summit couldn't have come at a better time because we're currently under a state of a national energy emergency because of the ongoing crisis in the Middle East. So the Philippines, Manggod, kasi it uses a lot of oil, particularly diesel, not just for transport, but ginagamit din kasi natin to power some of our communities. So we import a majority of our fuel requirements, and our ASEAN neighbors are also facing the same predicament. And because of the oil price shock, fuel prices have risen to record highs. It's tumaas ang presyo ng mga pagkain at ibang mga bilihin. And the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas actually forecasts that inflation will average at around 6.3% this year. So how exactly does ASEAN come into the picture here? So just days before the summit mismo, around last week, the economic ministers actually released a statement on the impact of the Middle East crisis on the regional bloc. So ingon sila, nararamdaman na yung epekto ng pagtaas ng presyo ng langis at kuryente, and it's starting to reflect na sad sa cost ng mga ibang mga bilihin. So one key commodity in particular that they're quite concerned about is fertilizer, kasi kung tumataas ang presyo ng fertilizer, it could disrupt the country's food supply because maapektuhan ang farm output, and it will also increase the prices of rice and other food products. And in fact, tumataas na nga siya ngayon. So they've come up with several things from this meeting last week so far that they hope to build on during the summit. So first, they agreed to ratify the ASEAN Petroleum Security Agreement, or the APSA. So ang pinaka-importanting part nito is the fuel sharing agreement among the member states during crisis. So this will allow them to, shield these economies rather from the shock of the global market if ever crises like this ever happen again. Second, another key thing that they want to do is to stabilize energy supply and energy prices as well. So the economic ministers and the energy ministers also of ASEAN have agreed to continue pursuing the ASEAN Power Grid. So ang goal nito is to connect the 11 member states, yung electricity grids nating lahat, by 2045 so that we can all kind of share power with each other. And the third naman is stronger trade agreements. Sabi kasi ni Department of Trade and Industry Secretary Cristina Roque, they agreed not to impose trade restrictions on each other, especially during this time. Kasama na rito ang mga export bans on essential goods, because ang belief talaga is a stable and steady supply chain will help stabilize the prices as well. And if these deals hold, in future oil crises maybe, or other crises in general, it could mean the difference between soaring inflation and yung mga stable prices, not just for Filipinos, but other people living within the ASEAN bloc as well.